Module 11, Segment 3, Lot Manager Functions. In this training segment, you will study cost analysis. We will learn how to remove stock, add freight and miscellaneous charges, and close the lot. This training segment assumes you have already reviewed Module 11, Segments 1 and 2. The lot management window is organized into a cost analysis on the right that assists you in analyzing the profitability of the lot. Various tabs along the top organize the part activity. Each of these tabs are discussed later in this segment. First, we will look at the cost analysis on the right. The original cost field displays the cost entered when the lot main component was received on the purchase order. If this is a consigned lot, you may not have an original lot cost. Adjustments made in receiver reconciliation using quantum accounting to the lot main component will be added to the original cost of the inventory. Otherwise, this cost remains constant. The remaining lot cost field reflects accumulated lot costs. The main item repair cost shows the cost of the main lot item if it went out for repair. The cost is recorded in this field as well as the remaining lot cost field. The total lot items repair cost displays repair costs associated with any lot items that were sent out on a repair order. These charges are also added to the remaining lot cost. This includes repair costs that are incurred during the sales exchange process. Lot items on repair lists the estimated repair costs of any lot items that are currently out for repair. Once received, these costs will move out of this field and into the total lot items repair cost and remaining lot cost fields. The total freight and total miscellaneous charges fields collect all charges added using the Global List Charge feature. You will learn how to add charges to the lot later in the segment. These costs are all added to the lot cost unless they are assigned to a specific stock line. As sales are processed, the total sales volume accumulates. Costs associated with the sale are calculated with the sale based on the lot margin set up in the lot header. These are then collected in the total cost of sold items and reduce the lot cost. Cost assigned to stock stores the cost assigned directly to a stock line using the pre-costing feature. Cost adjustments to stock lines are also included in this calculation. The total cost adjustments includes main component cost adjustments. Total cost of parts transferred in and out of the lot are calculated in two fields. As parts are moved in and out of lots, the pre-assigned costs will follow the stock line. The total commissions paid is used for consigned lots only and will be accumulated after the cost analysis report is run. We will spend more time on this report in the next training segment. Now let's focus on the tabs at the top of the window. The In-Stock Items tab displays all stock lines that are available, regardless of whether the stock was added to the lot or transferred into the lot. The Received Items tab displays stock lines that were imported and are added manually to the lot. Transferred Items displays all stock lines transferred in and/or out. The movement type is stored in the grid along with the quantity transferred and unit cost if applicable. The Sold Items tab provides a list of all lot items that have been sold, as well as the price, cost, sales order, invoice numbers, and other data specific to this transaction. If you look at the sold items in this window, you see the unit price for each invoice. You will also see that the sum of these invoices is displayed in the Total Sales Volume field in the Cost Analysis window. If the items are in a sales exchange, the Core's Due tab contains the sales order number and core due date. The Repaired Items tab provides a list of all lot items that have been repaired, as well as the costs incurred, repair order number, serial number, and other data specific to this transaction. If you look at the repaired items in this window, you see the costs incurred for each repair. You will also see that the sum of these repair orders is displayed in the Total Lot Items Repair Cost field in the Cost Analysis window. The Cost Adjustments tab provides an audit trail of adjustments made to the main component stock line. It includes date, user, and amount of the adjustment. The Charges tab provides a list of all freight and miscellaneous charges added to the lot, as well as the vendor, cost, and other data specific to this transaction. If you look at the freight charges on this window, you see the unit cost for each charge. You will also see that the sum of these two charges is displayed in the Total Freight Charges field in the Cost Analysis window. Now we will learn how to add these freight and miscellaneous charges. You may add incurred charges and apply them against the main lot. If you have quantum accounting, you may also apply the charges to the general ledger and create an accounts payable record. You can also apply charges to a stock line of a lot item. Select Global and then select List Charges. The Browsing Lot Charges window opens. The Browsing Lot Charges window may display any charges that have previously been added to the lot. Select the Add Action button to open the Adding Charge window and open the charge table. You are probably familiar with the Adding Charge table since it is the same charge table that is used throughout the Quantum modules. Select the freight charge from the table. To create an accounts payable record in the accounting module for a vendor, you will select the Table button at the end of the Company field and search for a vendor. For this example, we will use Federal Express. Once you have located the vendor name, select it. Next, enter the currency, unit cost, and quantity if applicable. You may apply the charge to a stock line, but you must have the Allow Pre-Costing flag enabled for the lot item to use this feature. Select the Stock Line Number Table button. Selecting the Stock Line Number button opens the Browsing Stock Lines window and displays all the stock lines in the lot. Select the stock you wish to attach to the charge. Select OK to save the charge entry. Next, we will create the General Ledger transactions and apply the charge against the cost of the lot. Select the Apply Action button to open a confirmation window, then select Yes to complete the process. The next feature is the Scrap Lot Part function. This allows you to remove the entire quantity on a stock line. The stock line must still be in an available status. Select Global, and then select Scrap Lot Part. The scrapped stock now displays 0 quantity. The stock line is historical at this point. You may want to edit the stock line to make a note that the lot item was scrapped and provide a reason. The next function we will discuss is Undo Stock Activity, which allows you to remove stock that was added to the lot and is still in an available status. Select Global and then Undo Stock Activity. The Stock Activity Undo window opens. This window displays the part number and the quantity currently available in stock. In the column labeled Reverse, enter the quantity you would like to remove. Repeat this action for each part as necessary. Select Done to return to the lot window. You will now see a reduced quantity on the Stock Lines panel. Another feature on the Global menu is Main Component. This provides 3 functions. Repair allows you to send out the main lot component on a repair order. Reserve allows you to reserve it to the lot if it is already in Quantum as a stock line. Inspect opens the main component stock line for editing or review. If the main component goes out for repair, that cost will be reflected in the main item repair cost field in the cost analysis window. The Global Manual Close feature may be used once all the lot items are sold or the consignment contract expires. Once selected, the status in the header changes to Closed. You may use the Manual Open, if you wish, to reopen the lot to make any changes or add notes. To recap what we have learned in this lesson, we learned how to use the cost analysis window to analyze a lot's profitability. We added miscellaneous and freight charges to the lot. We learned how to remove stock from a lot using either the undo stock activity or the scrap lot items functions. Finally, we learned how to close and reopen the lot if necessary. You are now ready to begin Segment 4, Consignment Analysis.